The Wayne Hills Spring Track and Field team had a very successful year. Little do people know, a lot of the points are from the throwing team. When people hear spring track, they really just think of running, like sprinting or long distance, whatever you're into. But there is jumping and throwing, and not many people know about the throwing team. So we didn't have any freshmen this year, actually. So it'd be nice if we got a couple of new freshmen next year, because this team is very young. We're losing a lot of seniors this year. So it'd be nice to kind of build on that.
Why should someone come out for the team? Well, it'd be great for them to, experience what we have right now. We have shot put, discus, and jab, 3 events which require, power, coordination, agility, and a lot of other movement concepts that can help them perform in any other sports they do.
I would tell any newcomers to come out, try everything, try javelin, try shot put, try discus, and even then you can do 4 events, so you can even do a running event, jumping event, and just overall fun.
This is my last year throwing, and I gotta say, I feel like if I've done track earlier my freshman year, I would have enjoyed it all 4 years of my high school career.
This team may be young, but they closely resemble a family. Everyone bonds with each other in a different way.
If there's one word to describe this throwing team, it's family. They've been through the ups and downs. Sometimes we weren't successful as much as we wanted to be at some meets, and even though they weren't finding some success, they stuck together and they're still willing to come out and practice.
There's not really much drama on the team. It's kind of a friendly atmosphere, besides a little goofing around with a couple of friends, but it's a pretty altogether professional business we do. We don't fool around too much except during practice, but during the game we're focused.
This close-knit group is teaming with leadership. They break the stereotype. Seniors are leaders.
On this team, I feel like anyone can be a leader, from sophomore, freshman, junior, senior, anybody. We're all here to help each other. I had Kyle Brackett, Kyle Lindstrom, Jacob Brantis. They all helped me out this season when I needed it, and I feel like I got better because of them.
Yeah, the best aspect of throwing team this year is obviously, tight, close-knit family that we have every day. Come out here, and I get here late, because I teach at another school. But when they come, we're doing something productive, warming up. So when I get here, they're all ready to go or warmed up, and it's kind of like it's a small family.
During practices, we come out here every day. Stevie gets here late, so we start practice at 3:30. And during practices, for throwing, you don't need another team because it's really an individual thing. So you practice throwing every day, whatever you throw, jab, shot, disc, and it's like you're in a meet.
Meets for throwers are very laid back. You go out there, you do your thing, you throw, then you have time to sit back, watch your team, and cheer them on.
Day in and day out, these athletes practice their events. Practices and meets have helped these throwers to meet their individual and team goals.
My goals for this year of throwing were to make varsity and break 120 throwing the javelin. I'm grateful I managed to do both of those.
I didn't really expect much out of myself this year for throwing because it is my first year. I'm a sophomore, so I joined regrettably a year late to the throwing team, but I did do jumping last year. So I didn't expect to do spectacularly, but I exceeded my own expectations with minimal help.
Winning counties was an actually great accomplishment for me. I played football and I do track, so to be able to win counties in 2 sports is pretty good. That just goes to show that you can be pretty successful in multiple sports, and you need to give it a shot.
Now that the season, has ended, pretty much, what I'm most proud of is these guys and girls have improved greatly, throughout the season. Ever since the start, they were struggling a little bit. It's a young team. They don't have a lot of experience, and once they start to practice and get, to work, they improve greatly in their throws. A few standouts. Kyle Brackett was able to win the leagues and get first in the county. David Skolnick, Brennan Judge, Kyle Lindstrom. Tremendous difference from last year. He definitely improved, in the shot put and the discus, and he's going to be big next year. And the great thing about this team is that we have a lot of young guys who are willing to stick around. And like I told them, if they stick around, they're going to be very good in the next few years, and that's what they've done. So I'm proud of, especially I don't want to leave out the girls as well. We're very, we don't have that many throwers there, but we're trying to get more out. Kat Zachman, Allison, and Tori's leaving, but again, if they stick to it, they continue to practice every day, they're going to improve tons. So it's going to be great to look forward to that.
This team shows that you don't need to be well known to be successful. They're the epitome of the underdog.